Hey guys, welcome. You guessed it, Serena. Hey, I'm facing south. I shot a video with all this great information. I deleted it. I've been doing that a lot lately. So, what is that about? Well, I'm facing south. Let me just break it down like this. Real simple. So I was trying to follow this feng shui shit, right? Hang on. I was following this feng shui, all right? And, I wasn't digging it. Okay, so when I first started following feng shui, FENGSHUI, doing this and doing that, I can't even speak. I didn't, the directions that they have me sitting in, something was feeling off. And I remember when I first started doing this, it was like, follow this thing you haven't been before. Things seem to work out. Follow. Give it a try. But in the very beginning, what came through is maybe, how does it feel to you? How does the energy feel within you? Right? As within, so without. And see. So I did it, the northeast, right? You guys saw me facing west. But something's been feeling off with me. I'm facing south. And I like it better. I like the way the light is hitting me better. Well, now the sun's starting to go away. You see what I'm saying? So, is it just an aesthetic thing? But, and even my daughter had mentioned that. Oh, Mom, how does it feel this way? I'm not sure. Right? So, this feels good. Again, it goes back to that. What do you believe? I mean, those of us who haven't followed feng shui, have we not been living our whole lives without it? Does it really matter? I mean, if we believe in it and we believe things won't work a certain way, then will they? What have we learned so far? That then they won't, right? So, and we've talked about this how many times before? It's like, hey, how does it feel in the human, right? Does it make your heart sing? Does it feel good? Does it put a fucking smile on your face? If it puts a smile on your face, then your heart is smiling. Does it make your heart sing with glee and joy? I better figure it out. This is easy. I can just easily move around my phone one place to the next. But at the end of the day, we should go with how our human is reacting. With our energetic bodies to the ley lines of the land and of how things are. Maybe facing one way is good, but if you have a bunch of, this is what's coming up. So you got that smart meter on the other side of your head, but you're supposed to be facing west, but your head is up against, the back of it is up against, say, a smart meter. And you just feel foggy, cloggy, just not right, head in the clouds, not right. But perhaps you switch them and you're like, fuck, I feel lighter. I don't feel so is it compuperated, boberated? I don't remember. I wanted to say in the AM. So maybe you're watching this at 4:42 a.m. Hi. What are you fucking doing up so early? Teasing. You might work nights, right? Love ya. This day and age with fucking everything has changed. You know, a lot of people stay up. Well, elderly people, I've known elderly people that stayed at home, you know, didn't work and you know, like me, oh God, tend to stay up late. You know, I do like to get up early, and I haven't been getting up as early, but doing what feels right regardless of what they say. So now I really got to figure out, I'm not sleeping real well with my head on the west wall. I think I need to move it back to the east wall, because I'm not sleeping well. And I've been falling asleep out here. My head is at the east wall. I sleep better when I fall asleep out here on the fucking ground. So it's funny how my higher self tried to tell me before, do what feels best for you, right? And I didn't listen. But you know what? I had to find out for myself, didn't I? I had to have a thought and then put it to an experiment, my own human experiment, an experiment with that. Putting it to practical, not practical uses, but you know, into practice. It went from thought to reading it or whatever, which way should I go, to then doing it in human, right? It's the same with all these things that we've been getting and what we're moving into. We're moving into what? First it was a thought. We might have even wrote it down. We might have even spoke about it. Probably not. Some of you. These are things we've been hush about. Because it's in motion. It's being concocted in the energetic field, in the ethers, to then freeze frame, 444, freeze frame into something that bunches together, and then it becomes things we can touch. Frozen in time, captured, observed. I was getting, if it takes more than one person, say 2 and 3, to have a belief and a thought and then see it, it becomes so, the observation, right? How about when 2, 3 or more come together with the thought, the intention, the pure heart, the innocence to make peace, to help all. You know what I mean? Are you getting what I'm putting down? Some love, baby. Was that acceptance in solitude? Or is it solitude acceptance? Well, I said it like this first, right? And that's funny. I mean, that's spirit. Right there. It's higher self. That's how energy works. That's how we bring things into our awareness, our consciousness, into our reality that we could see, touch, and feel. Miracles, baby. Life is just a fantasy. Can you live your fantasy life? Autumn. That's what we're moving into. Release the old and rest. Oh yeah. Remember how before I moved in here, how much we were releasing and all the things that were going. Now there's power in the pause, right? It's our rest. It's all that shit in the ethers being created, built, I heard. But it's what we do when we're in our pause, in our rest, while all these things are being created and built in the ethers, in the energetic realm, in the things we don't see yet. How fast will it come to us? In the physical, by how we are thinking and reacting or not reacting, just being in the physical while all that's being worked out to be brought to us here. Bam, where we can touch, see and feel, right? That's it. That's the way, I like it, what is that? Warrior, I'm not surprised. Be fearless and stand strong. Duh, right? You guys, please, go watch that video. Meeting yourself. Because there might be something good in there. I just heard it's a double meaning. We meant it one way, but you literally could be meeting yourself, your kingdom spouse. What? Shh. We don't want to tell you because you have to bring this to you naturally. When it's all set in motion. Poetry in motion. This is the third Friday, isn't it? Damn it, the art walk thing. Third Fridays. Oh, I think I'm missing it. Damn it. You know. Would be something cool to go to. I wonder how far it is walking. I could always walk there. Right? Right. When she turned her eyes to me. I'm like, the more you squint, the closer you get. I can't fucking see shit. I'll have glasses on my head. 12:50. Okay. Class dismissed. All right, I love you guys. Namaste. Peace. Anyway, it was, the messages. Pay attention, you're fucking human. In rest in the knowing that you're healing and that you're releasing, but what are you doing in your pause? Are you going to bring these manifestations to you, or are you going to just block them out? No, you cannot come to me because I'm going to think shit to death. Oh my God, I just had this thing like I wanted to go, fuck you. Yeah, I'm crazy. Oh, man. Before I thought I was what? I cut off, and now it's like, pow, 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 pow. I'm facing a different direction. Right? Eyes. Doing it our own way, seeing what works, going with our gut, going with what our human, with our soul, with what all of that says, being in alignment with that, in coherence, aligning with all of the everything, the spirit, the soul, the energy. Yeah. doing that. For sure. For sure, for sure. Namaste. Have a blessed evening. Peace.